Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we are here to help you with your local home needs. Whether it's your first house, or your dream house, or your last house, Fairway is here for you. We care about our customers because they are not only our neighbors, but our friends. We are a locally owned mortgage company, and we pride ourselves on helping better our community and our customers. If you would like to learn more about your home options, please give me a call today at 715-384-7878.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now, special offers on the Chevy Blazer, $1,000 off, and for those that currently own a Chevrolet, take an extra $750 off. Stop on in and talk to one of our sales consultants today.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I'm standing here with Brian, our medium-duty sales manager, and he's got some exciting news for us. Brian.
Well, we've picked up the Western snowplow line as of the first of the year, and we've got our first order here of plows, sanders, and salters. We'd love to talk to you about what your needs are for this winter. Give us a call.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Forward being a mutual, it's a great opportunity for customers that bank with us because it allows us to make decisions for the long term, for our community, for our customers, and for our employees. We're not driven for profit, as most companies are, so we can make decisions that are good for our communities, our employees, and our depositors, and that's very unique.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
At Glitter Insurance, we know you want to.
Forward being a mutual, it's a great opportunity for customers that bank with us because it allows us to make decisions for the long term, for our community, for our customers, and for our employees. We're not driven for profit as most companies are, so we can make decisions that are good for our communities, our employees, and our depositors, and that's very unique.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
we go. Check, check.
Check, check.
There we go. Welcome to Edgar High School as we get set for I'm almost going to call it an impromptu girls non-conference game as the Medford Raiders come into town to take on the Edgar Wildcats. Steve Ocknick joined by a special guest tonight. I guess we can go through your whole resume in coaching. Assistant boys basketball coach at Medford, head baseball coach. I think those are the two big ones, right?
Those are the big ones, yes.
And I should say the father of 3 Medford Raiders, 2 we'll see tonight most likely.
Yeah.
Coach Justin Arabi, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited here. This impromptu game should be a good game, and I'm excited to see what the Edgar Wildcats have.
Yeah, it's going to be Medford, a little bit of a tough year this year, but then again, when you go D2 versus D5, you kind of never know what can happen in those kind of games.
Oh, yes, exactly. And Edgar's having a good season here, playing a good conference against some good teams. So it'll be interesting to see how we stack up against them here tonight.
Yeah, Edgar sits 16-5 on the year. They are 10-4 in the Merriwood South. They were supposed to play Shawamigan tomorrow. That canceled, being Shawamigan canceled their girls basketball season, so they'll get an extra win there. They are currently half game up on Auburndale for second, a game and a half behind Assumption there for first. So.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, a good conference. You got Assumption at the top of the conference, and we all know how good they've been the last couple of years, and probably make another deep run here. So for them to be as high as they are with the likes of Auburndale, Marathon, Stratford, Newman's usually decent too. So it's usually a pretty competitive game in that conference. So I'm excited for tonight.
Oh, it should be a good one. Northland Lutheran, Edgar plays Northland Lutheran on Monday, and then next Thursday, right here, Auburndale comes to town to basically decide second place.
Yep.
Taking a look at their scores. Obviously, we're going to talk a lot tonight about Reagan Borkart, 7 away from 1,000. Pretty confident that's going to happen here tonight.
Yeah, most definitely, and that's quite an accomplishment. We'll talk more about that later, but. Yeah, 7 points, that could happen fairly quick. She's quite the scorer.
Averages 18.7 a game. Leah Davis, 8.8. Michaela Workus, 8.2. Morgan Chanelli, 5.1. So once you get past Borkart, some pretty balanced scoring there.
Yeah, and a lot of those girls you mentioned, too, just kind of knowing a little bit about their softball run last year. A lot of those girls were on that softball team that went to state, and then the volleyball team that made a deep run, too. So when you have that at a smaller school, or really any school, you're going to be successful in multiple sports, and that's why they are where they are in basketball.
For Medford, we flip it over more year. 5-14. Yep. They are 3-7 in the Great Northern. They sit in 5th place. But they've had some tough losses. Obviously,
yep.
you were not at the game on Tuesday, but a tough 11-point loss where they were kind of in that game with Rhinelander, and seen a lot of that from them this year where they've been in games for chunks, just haven't quite been able to put it all together yet.
That's exactly it. Against quality teams, they've played good in chunks, and Tuesday night they played really well. The first half, they were up at halftime, even up into the second half, and then they just had about a 4 or 5 minute stretch where things kind of slipped away. But you'll have that when you have a younger team. We have 2 seniors that have played a lot of varsity over the years, and then the rest of our team is very inexperienced. And as the year goes on, they're gaining that experience, and they're showing great progress.
Yeah, look at the scoring. Brooke Rudolph, she's been increasing. She's been hot here the last few weeks. She's up to 11.4 a game. Bryn Frank, 9.4. Yep. Then you got Brianna Kramer at 4.7, Aaliyah Pilgrim, 4.1, Riley Harabi, 3.8. But we'll talk more about that after this. We're going to turn it over for the National Anthem starting lineups. We'll be back with the call in just a moment.
Between the Medford Raiders and your Edgar Wildcats. Edgar High School, Medford High School, and the WIA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem by the Edgar High School Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Dennis Webb. freshman number 3, Leah Pilgrim. A freshman number 10, Riley Harabi. A senior number 12, Brooke Rudolph. And a junior number 11, number 35, Mercedes Crew. The Raiders are coached by Chad Trump, assisted by Keith Wicks and Brian Abel. And here are your Edgar Wildcats. A senior number 3, Reagan Borkard. A junior number 5, Michaela Workis. A senior number 10, Morgan Schnelly. A senior number 12, Leah Davis. And a senior number 14, Amber Scripcock. Wildcats are coached by Tom McCarty, assisted by Holly Noah, Nicole Noah, and McKenna Gooden.
All right, national anthem starting lineups in the book. I had to give a very nice Edgar fan our website for this one as we get zoomed out and ready to go.
Raiders going with a little smaller lineup again tonight with Brianna Kramer out. Hopefully we can get her back here soon.
As the tip will be won by Edgar, and they will start attacking. They will get that one over far side. That is Skripchak. Back up top and around here near side for Schnelly. Schnelly gets out underneath Borkhardt. Borkhardt up, yes! Reagan Borkhardt. 5 away now. That one's going to come back around, take it away. Borkhardt. Borkhardt right back down the lane. Can't get it to roll in. Workus the rebound up. No. Workus the rebound again. Kicks that one up top. 3-pointer. No. Rebound collected up by Borkhardt. Borkhardt puts it on the floor looking. Can't do anything with it. Gets that one out top for Davis. Davis spinning around. That one's going to come back up top and come out for Workus. Workus looking to go baseline. Flips that one up. Not there. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Ends up right in Workus' lap on the baseline. Medford basketball.
Nice little set play right there out of the gate to get Borkhardt 2.
Medford will inbound against this looks more a 1-2-2 press that we saw them run in the JV game as well, as Harabi has that one taken away, gets that one right to Borkhardt. Borkhardt driving in, leaves that one for Workus. Workus underneath, up all the way across the top. No, rebound fought for. That's going to go up, blocked away there. I think Brooke Rudolph got a hand on it. And Frank will push quickly back the other way, gets that one out far side. Rudolph will travel.
Yeah, they showed that 1-2-2 on film a little bit. Sounds like they play a lot of man, but they'll break that out every once in a while.
As they lose a cymbal on the drum set. Try to clear that out of the corner there. Good job from the pep band here tonight, as they'll get that one over here near side for Skripchak. Back to Workus. Workus, front court. Gets that one out far side. Back up top for Skripchak. Skripchak looking, gets that one over far side for Schnelly. Schnelly driving in, floats, not there. Rebound tipped around. Borkhardt keeps it in. Workus has to go all the way back to the timeline to collect it. Workus into the corner for Schnelly. Schnelly gives that one up top. Davis around here near side Skripchak. Skripchak into the corner. Workus. Entry pass Borkhardt. Borkhardt up. No, but she's fouled. Reagan Borkhardt will go to the line for 2.
It's a nice post entry to get that up over the top. The weak side help was just a little bit late, and they took advantage of that, getting that ball up there to Borkhardt.
Number 24, Wesley, her first team first.
Rachel Wesley will commit the foul. Her first, team first. Borkhardt at the line for 2. Got to be a little extra pressure on every shot she takes here for the start of this game.
Yeah, when you know what the number is, you get closer to that, it gets a little tougher.
Second free throw. That one does roll in. 4 away.
How we handle this pressure early will really dictate what type of game it is here in the first half.
That one's going to go cross court to Frank. They get out in the middle. Pilgrim. Pilgrim able to break the press. Comes back around for Rudolph. Rudolph, the short mid-range jumper. Yes. Brooke Rudolph hits the shot. Gets Medford on the board. And Edgar will get right back into the offense. Skripchak here on the near side. Gets around into the corner for Davis. Shot up. No. Rebound collected up underneath by Pilgrim. And Pilgrim will push the other way. Pilgrim right down. Layup up. Gets it to go. Pilgrim going coast to coast. That one's going to come back around here. Skripchak. Skripchak gets that one up top. Workus around far side for Schnelly. Into the corner. 3-pointer. Rattles out. Borkart had the rebound for a second. It was tipped away. Borkart gets it back. Borkart underneath. She'll lay that one up. Yes. 5 for her now, 2 away. And a whistle and a timeout. Coach Frank takes a timeout. Waiting to see. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Reagan Borkart with all 5 for Edgar. They lead 5-4. But Medford's done a good job against this press, considering what we've seen a couple other times this year when they've seen a team like this.
I agree. We've done a nice job against the press, and we're kind of weathering the storm, too, with some offensive rebounds that they've had and some misses close to the basket.
Frank will get that one over Krug. Krug looking at the three-point line, gets it over Rudolph. Rudolph back towards the top, gets it to Harabi, around here to Frank. Frank looking, back up top for Rudolph. Rudolph over far side, Krug. Good defense here from Edgar. That one's going to be tipped out of bounds. Work has got a hand on it. Medford will inbound right in front of the Edgar bench. As Harabi to Trigger, they will get that one to Frank out at the timeline. Some Edgar fans wanting a backcourt violation. I think you got to go a little further over the line for that. As Frank will snap off a 3 from the top. Back rim, no. Rebound. That's going to be fought for, but it'll be collected up by Skripchak. Skripchak and Workus both looking for it as they get down ahead quickly. Three-pointer the other way. Doesn't go. Skripchak the rebound. Back up, no, but a foul. And Skripchak will go to the line for 2.
Edgar sure is doing a nice job on the offensive glass. They've gotten multiple shots in most of their possessions here. The Raiders need to do a better job blocking out and being one and done.
So Bryn Frank commits the foul, her first, team second. First free throw misses. And that was an issue for Medford on Tuesday, was fouls. I know
4 girls fall down.
That's tough.
That is tough.
Second free throw. Also rattles out. Rebound collected up there by Schnelly. Underneath Borkart off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound collected up there by Rudolph. Rudolph will take it quickly back the other way. Loses the dribble for a second. Spin it back out. Gets it up top. Pilgrim. Pilgrim. Far side Harabi. Harabi gives that one to Frank. Back to Pilgrim. Pilgrim gets it to Harabi at the top. Ooh, could have taken the 3. Didn't take it. Back around far side for Frank. Frank spins it around back to the top for Pilgrim. Pilgrim gives it to Rudolph on the far side wing, around into the corner, Harabi. Harabi looking to drive in, kicks that one out Frank. Around here near side, Krug. Krug will snap off the 3, yes!
Good patience on that possession.
So Krug hits the 3, gives Medford a 2-point lead. Skripchak gets that one across to Schnelly, and Schnelly will get it across the timeline, into the corner, down low Borkart. Borkart got pinned against the baseline, gets out back out for 3, yes! Leah Davis nails the 3.
She shoots that with confidence. She must be one of their better shooters. You could really tell that her first 3 shots, she's really shot without hesitation.
That was going to get back across for Frank. Trying to get through, gets tripped up, no call. That one's going to come back over here, Rudolph. Rudolph will snap off the 3, not there. Rebound collected up by Frank along the baseline. Does a good job towing it, gets it out Pilgrim. Pilgrim for 3. That one will miss everything out of bounds. Edgar basketball.
In for Medford, number 22, Rao.
As Torin Rao will check in, good to see her back.
Yeah, definitely, both defensively and offensively. But Torin's a special athlete. It's really good to see her back on the floor for the Raiders.
That one gets all the way back across. Back up for Workus. Workus looking to break the timeline, does. Workus spinning that one around into the corner, gives that one off for Skripchak. Skripchak down the lane, up, no. Rebound Borkart. Borkart the rebound, back up, doesn't go. Rebound will be collected up by Rudolph.
It's close.
Just a little over the top. That's a hard shot. That was going to come back around Rao. Rao looking to drive in. Underneath, offensive foul. Lauren Rao committing the foul, her first, team third.
Yeah, that's definitely one that could have went either way, but when you don't play off of 2 feet, sometimes you're not going to get that call. And you know, as she progresses here through her years of varsity basketball, she'll learn to play off 2 feet and be in control.
as Schnelly will bring it to the front court. Schnelly right around the defense, down the lane, up, can't get it to roll in. Whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against Borkhardt, and that'll be her first. Just extend a little too far over the player in front of her, I'm guessing.
It was a good block out, and as a result of that, she tried to get an easy offensive rebound because they've been crashing the glass hard, but because of that good block out, or box out as some people would call it, we got the foul call on her, which is huge.
Harabi, who just checked in for Krug, gives that one off for Rao. Rao will turn the corner, get it ahead, kicks that one out Rudolph. Back up top, Pilgrim. Pilgrim gets it over here to Harabi, into the near side for Frank, back around Pilgrim. Back over far side, Rudolph. Rudolph driving in, tries to sidestep, flips it up, not there. Rebound, Borkhardt. And they will push quickly back the other way, get that one over here into the corner, Davis. Davis gets that one up top for Schnelly. Schnelly gets that one over far side for Alyssa Bauman, who just checked in, gets that one back over here and around into the corner for Schnelly. Schnelly gets that one inside Bauman. Bauman pressure comes, and that one will be thrown out of bounds as she went to the ground.
Good defense by the Raiders there to help keep the ball out of the paint, and then to smash down on the weak side to make sure that that easy pass from block to block wasn't possible. And it resulted in a turnover.
Rao to inbound from underneath, gets that one out for Rudolph. Back across to Frank. Oh, taken away. Telegraph pass. Other way, Workus up, yes. Edgar by 3, their largest lead of the game. So that one comes back around Frank. Frank looking, gets that one ahead to Rudolph. Rudolph almost has it stripped away, picks it back up, looking, gets that one over here to Madison Clarkson. Clarkson was able to recollect. Clarkson looking, tries to get that one inside, taken away. Davis getting a hand on it. Leah Davis pushing back the other way, gets it to Workus. Workus kicks that one out for Borkhardt. That one comes back into the corner. Workus for 2. Nice mid-range jumper there, 12-7. That one's going to be knocked away, and they're going to call a foul. I think that one's going to go against Schnelly.
Last couple of possessions for the Raiders, Edgar got exactly what they wanted. Even though they didn't get a steal in the backcourt, they made the Raiders play a lot faster than they wanted to, and they took them a long time to get into their offense, and they eventually turned it over in the front court.
As Rudolph will get this one across to Frank. Frank will get front court, gets it back to Rudolph. Rudolph thought about the 3, was closed down quickly, comes back around Harabi. Harabi back up top, Rudolph. Back to Harabi. Up top, Clarkson. Clarkson thought about the 3. She'll drive in, gets stripped. Ball comes down. Going back the other way quickly is Skripchak. Skripchak in trouble. Squirts her way through. Up, no. Rebound gets tipped all the way back out for Davis. Davis the 3, yes. Her second 3 of the game. And that is a I'm trying to do the math here quick, 8-0 run for Edgar. That one comes back around, gets it into Frank, and Frank is going to travel. Just a little quick on the feet there.
Yep, a little bit of scissors there, and a couple turnovers in a row here, and Edgar's taking advantage.
15-7 as Schnelly will patiently bring it to the front court. Schnelly picks it up, gets it over far side for Bauman. Bauman gets that one along the baseline, taken away Clarkson. Now a whistle.
I wasn't quite sure what the call was there for a second, but I think it was the right call based on Madison Clarkson's reaction. Just need to be patient. Try not to dribble through this. You got 10 seconds to get it across.
As Clarkson will get it back. Clarkson tries to get ahead, gets a screen, and now contact there. We'll see. Nope, no call on the foul. Good defense there from Edgar.
Yep, and that's exactly where they want it to go up that sideline, so they can trap that right across half court, and you're boxed in once you get to that point.
Schnelly to the front court. Schnelly over here near side, gets that one down low. Kicks that one back out Davis. Davis back up top. Around far side for Bauman. Bauman looking, gets it back up top here for Davis. Back around for Schnelly. Schnelly back over far side. Bauman gets that one in Borkhardt. Borkhardt looking, floating, doesn't go. Rebound fought for and a whistle and a foul. See who that's going to go against. That's Reagan Borkhardt. That's her second.
Brooke Rudolph's doing a great job on Borkhardt. She got a couple easy ones early on, but now Brooke's making her work for it. Three-quarter fronting, making that post entry hard. And then when she does get the ball, she's getting around and playing some really good defense.
So Borkhardt will go to the bench with the 2 fouls. That one will get a head taken away. For the moment, now goes back and forth. And that one will be Edgar. Edgar gets that one. Schnelly underneath. No, rebound. Collected up by Frank. Frank will get that one ahead. Rao underneath, sidesteps and a foul. And Torin Rao will go to the line for 2.
Nice job of getting up the floor and Torin Rao doing that little Euro step, getting to the middle to avoid contact and avoid another charge.
Foul on number 5, Workus, her first, team 5th at the
Foul
line.
goes against Michaela Workus, her first, already the 5th on Edgar. We approach the midway point of the half. Rao, first free throw, rattles off.
And that's big too, because if they're going to apply pressure full court, if Medford can get into that bonus early, they'll be shooting free throws early and often here in this first half.
Second free throw from Torin Rao. Drains that one. Ends the little skid there for Medford. They get back on the board. That one comes back the other way. Leah Davis for 3, rolls out. Rebound comes down Workus. Workus inside, no, but a foul. And Michaela Workus will go to the line for 2.
Medford has to do a better job of locating where Davis is. She's had about 5 or 6 really good looks. That one in and out, but she's hit her last couple. So we need to do a little better job of locating her in transition.
Yeah, Leah Davis, 2 threes already tonight. First free throw from Workus, rattles off.
In for Medford, number 24.
As Rachel Wesley will check in. Brooke Rudolph will get a rest. I'd say a well-earned rest, at least defensively.
Absolutely. She's played really well and played hard.
Workus' second free throw does roll in. 5 for her now. 16-8. Frank cutting back, gets it over here near side. Rao back to Frank. Frank spinning through. Gets that one into the middle. Wesley underneath Pilgrim, goes through the legs, picked up there by Davis. Gives that one off Bauman. Bauman pushing back the other way, gets that one over here near side for Schnelly. Gets that one back up top for Davis. That one taken, tipped away by Torin Rao. Couldn't hold on to it, as we'll see Macy Yonker check in. Leah Davis will head to the bench.
That's what Torin does for you defensively. She's very long, she's very active, very aggressive, and she's got quickness to go with it. So she has the potential to be a really good defender, not only the rest of this year, but into her junior and senior years.
That one gets left back off Yonker. Yonker will take the 3, not there. Rebound comes down to Frank. Frank gets that one back across Wesley. Wesley will get it ahead Harabi. Harabi gets that one back up top Pilgrim. Pilgrim will back it out, gets it over far side for Frank. Frank gets out into the corner, Krug. Back over for Frank. Frank looking, gets that one up top for Pilgrim. Pilgrim back over for Frank. Medford way more patient than they were the last couple possessions. That one comes over Harabi. Harabi will snap off the 3, doesn't roll in. Rebound tipped around, and that's going to be Edgar basketball.
You're exactly right. When we're patient, we get really good shots. That was a pretty good shot. Bryn did a nice job of penetrating and kicking out to Riley for that shot.
7:50 remaining here, first half. Over here near side for Yonker. Yonker looking to spin, gets that one into the middle right there. Scripchak gets that one out, comes back around for Workus. Cut off, gets that one out Yonker. Yonker in trouble, gets that one out Schnelly. Back up top for Bauman. Bauman over here near side for Yonker. Entry pass inside, shot up from Scripchak. No, Aaliyah Pilgrim just rips that rebound away. And she will push quickly front court. Pilgrim gives that one off Harabi. Back up top Pilgrim. Far side for Wesley, gets it into the corner for Frank. Frank looking from that far side, up top Pilgrim. Pilgrim over here near side for Krug. As again, Medford patient. Frank at the top, puts it on the floor, gets it to Harabi. Harabi looking, up top, Pilgrim. And Medford will reset. Over here near side, Krug. Krug trying to get past Workus, nothing there, gets it out Pilgrim. Pilgrim has that one pop straight up into the air. Nice swipe there from Amber Scripshock, gets that one ahead quickly. Foot was on the baseline, none of the officials saw it. Three-pointer, no, rebound's gonna be tipped out of bounds. Yeah, a little better vantage point from up here than I think any of the officials had. But
yeah, it's hard when it's right in front of you sometimes. Those are the ones you miss, and I think he blew the whistle pretty quick on that second one that was out of bounds. But
30-second Wildcat timeout.
Edgar takes a timeout, 6:39 remaining. They lead by 8. We'll be back right after this.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now, special offers on the Chevy Blazer. $1,000 off, and for those that currently own a Chevrolet, take an extra $750 off. Stop on in and talk to one of our sales consultants today.
Welcome back. 16-8, Edgar with the lead. They take the timeout.
Borkart's back into the game, and as soon as she checked in, Rudolph sprinted off the bench. So I'm sure coach was telling her, she goes back in, you're going in.
They get that one ahead. Krug behind the defense. Up, that one blocked out of bounds.
It's a good look by Bryn to look up the floor. Sometimes you get caught looking back for that pass back or just that reversal. And then the defense gets a little greedy, and they get tight in the backcourt.
And that one's going to come out quickly to Rudolph at the free throw line. Spins that one back out Pilgrim. Pilgrim gets that one to Krug in the corner. Krug looking to turn, gets that one back up top Frank. Frank will snap off the three, rattles out. Rebound collected up by Reagan Borkart.
Great look by Bryn.
That one gets ahead quickly. Workus looking, can't get anything. Cut off, needs to do something. Jumper up, no, rebound. Picked back up by Workus. Workus gives that one off for Bauman. Bauman driving in. And a foul. Ooh, and that's going to go against Bryn Frank, and that'll be her second. Team fifth.
That's a tough one right there. I thought Bryn played some pretty good defense, but the officials saw it a little bit differently, and we got some free throws here.
First free throw rattles off.
Again, Edgar taking advantage of offensive rebounds. Workus missed the short one and fought for it and kept it alive, and then Bauman took advantage of that and went to the basket and converted on 1 of 2 here.
There we go. As that one's going to come back around, Krug. 17-8. Frank being patient, need to get that one ahead. They get it to Krug along the baseline. She spins out of trouble. Gets it to Harabi. Double team comes in the corner. Back up to Krug. Krug back to Harabi in the corner. Now they don't double team. Harabi across the top gets it to Frank. Frank will snap off another three. That misses everything. Out of bounds. Edgar basketball.
It's a good shot, top of the key three. We've been getting a lot of those here lately, running our offense, coming off that pop and coming open. The girls are more aggressive and are taking that shot. It's a good shot, especially in today's game where it's a three-pointer or a layup.
Pretty much, as that one brings that one back across. As we'll see Yonker here on the near side. Yonker gets that one inside Borkart. Borkart spins up, no, but a foul. And Reagan Borkart will go to the line for 2.
Fairly good defense there, but just a good move to kind of duck that shoulder like she's going inside and then go back baseline.
So Borkart, 998 for the career. Make it 999. Second free throw. Rattles off, rebound collected up by Wesley. And that's going to come back around. Probably prefer to do it on a in-play shot over free throw anyway. That one comes back around for Rudolph. Rudolph up top for Pilgrim. Pilgrim back to Rudolph. Then Wesley open underneath, but telegraphed it a little too much. Workus comes away with it. Workus pushing quickly back the other way, gets that one ahead. And back over here, Yonker. Yonker in the lane, floats that one up, not there. Rebound gets tipped all the way out. Workus has to collect it at the half-court line. Workus, far side for Schnelly. Schnelly gets out inside Borkart. Borkart underneath, she'll try, nope. Gives that one away, back to Borkart. Borkart at the baseline, jumper, yes! 1001 for Reagan Borkart.
She joins Tiana Barkart, Holly Denfield, and McKenna Cooten in the Wildcat Girls Basketball 1,000-point club. Let's give her a big round of applause as she is possession of the men's game ball in recognition of this outstanding accomplishment.
All right, well, I'm sure for her, more than anything, there's a bit of a relief to get that out of the way and get back to just worrying about a basketball game.
Most definitely. It's quite an accomplishment. You know, you need a lot to go right over the years to be able to get to this point. You need to stay healthy. You need to be very skilled. And most importantly, you need good teammates, too.
So now we get back into game action. That one's going to spin around. Medford trying to get back into this one, and Brooke Rudolph shuffles the feed.
Did a nice job of getting the ball to the middle. Now it's just a matter of getting on 2 feet and looking forward and either attacking or making that next pass.
Schnelly will get it. She will bring it across the timeline. Schnelly gets that one over here near side for Davis. Davis swings that one back around, gets it over far side. Schnelly, it's a 2 if it goes. No, rebound Borkart back up. Can't get it to roll in. Rebound tipped up. It'll be collected up by Davis. Davis driving across, gives that one off Scripshock. Scripshock up, gets it to roll in. 20. Oh. All the pomp and circumstance, forgot to put the points on the board. That one the other way, Wesley up, yes.
Again, good job, Bryn Frank looking up the floor, and Rachel Wesley putting that one in.
Now we break quickly back the other way. Davis for 3, yes.
She can shoot it. We got to locate her in transition.
9 for her now, all from behind the arc as they get that one ahead. Krug into the corner for Wesley. Wesley puts it on the floor, gets it up top. Frank back over for Rudolph. Rudolph will snap off the 3. No, rebound. Loose on the floor. That's going to be picked up. Rudolph comes away with it. Rudolph underneath, flips it up. No, nothing there, and that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Rudolph.
Good job of fighting to keep that alive.
In for the Wildcats, number
As
0,
Schnelly will come out for the first time tonight, checking in number 0, Taylor Lemmer. As Riley Harabi will also check back in, Maseda Krug will head to the bench. Taylor Lemmer wearing that new number you can wear now, the number 0. Seen a few of those this year.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook made that famous, did he?
That one gets her out far side for Lemmer. Lemmer looking to drive in. Gets that one underneath. Nice pass up. Yes. Alyssa Bauman gets the basket to go. And Medford again into this press. They get that one across Rudolph. Rudolph lets everybody clear out, and now they'll set the half court. Rudolph. Ooh, almost took the step. Gets that one back over for Frank. Frank trying to get that one in. Pilgrim does able to pull it in, gets it back out. Rudolph will snap off the 3. No. Rudolph, her own rebound, floats it back up. Yes. 4 for Rudolph. And Edgar will, with a little more speed now, bring it to the front court. Bauman here on the near side. Bauman in a little bit of trouble, gets that one up top. Davis around for Lemmer and all the way over into the corner. Scripchak has that one, but pass a little high for Borkart. Good defense there from the Raiders. Harabi leaves that one off for Frank. Frank gets that one back up top. Pilgrim here near side for Rudolph. Rudolph looking, backs that one back out. Rudolph gets that one over far side. Harabi gets that one in. Ooh, I don't think that was meant for Wesley, but she picked it up anyways. That one goes back out. Rudolph has that one blocked. Borkart got a hand on it. Now they'll get it back out in front for Davis, but a good job. Bryn Frank just getting enough of a hand on it to force it out of bounds.
It was great hustle. The Raiders need to be a little bit more patient on offense. About 3-4 possessions ago, they were missing some slips, some easy cuts to the basket, some girls who were open, or, like you said, we telegraphed a pass. We were just a little late to get it into a wide open player on the block.
Back up top, that's going to go far side for, and back up top for Lemmers. Lemmers looking, gets that one back over Davis. Davis tightly guarded now at the 3-point line by Rachel Wesley. Gets it over here near side Workus. Workus gets it along the baseline. Lemmers driving in, floats that one up, rattles in. 29-12. That's going to come all the way back across. Telegraph pass again. That one taken away. Workus. Workus, a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to get Pilgrim for the push.
Yeah, again, the press wreaking havoc with the Raiders offensively. A little bit too much dribbling in that and not enough just kind of turning, squaring up, looking what the defense is giving you and then keeping that ball moving. There are times where you can dribble, but to try to dribble through the pressure that they bring, you're better off just kind of looking, making some pass fakes and moving the ball.
Front end of the 1-on-1 by Workus is missed. Foul ends up working out all right as that one gets back over far side Frank. Entry pass, Rao up, yes. Torin Rao, 3 for her now. 29-14. Comes back around for Workus. Workus right at the top, gets the far side Davis. Davis into the corner for Bauman. Bauman looking to drive, kicks that one out. Workus. Workus back out. Davis. Davis the 3, yes. 12 for her now, 32-14, under a minute to play here, first half. That one will get in the middle, Wesley. Wesley gets it to Pilgrim, they break the press. Double team comes on her though, squirts that one out, gets it back around Rao. Rao puts it on the floor, down the lane, gets it to roll in.
That's what Torin brings to the Raiders. She can attack the basket when she's finishing. She's tough.
That one comes back down the other way, foul, and that will send Macy Yonker to the line to shoot 2. That one going against Rachel Wesley. That is her, we'll make sure, yes it is, Rachel Wesley, her second, team 8th.
Last 2 possessions, Raiders just a little late with their weak side help, and the ball handler both times getting into the paint and either scoring or drawing the foul.
Yonker looking for her first points of the game. First one rolls out. We've seen a couple of those tonight on these rims.
For Medford, number 5 Clarkson, in for the Wildcats, number 14 Skripchuk, and number 10.
So Madison Clarkson checks back in for Medford. Schnelly and Skripchuk check in for the Edgar Wildcats. Back in free throw, rolls in. Yonker gets on the score sheet. 33-16. 21 seconds for Medford as they lose that one. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up, they'll get that one underneath. Shot up, no! Rebound collected up by Clarkson. Clarkson running with it 11. That one's gonna knock out of bounds. It's gonna stay here, 9.1.
See if we can get something here in the last 9 seconds to try to build a little momentum going into the second half.
They'll look, need to get it in. They get that one in. Clarkson, 8. Gets it around Pilgrim. Pilgrim, back up top, Clarkson. Clarkson kicks that one in the corner. Harabi will snap off the 3. No! We got an open 3. Kind of what you were looking for, just couldn't quite get the shot to fall.
Yep, that's a good look with with the clock running out. Anything you can put up, and when you can shoot it in rhythm like that, that's a good shot to end the half.
All right, 33-16, Edgar with the lead. We're going to step aside for a few moments. We'll be back with first half stats and some thoughts coming up here in just a moment.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we are here to help you with your local home needs. Whether it's your first house, or your dream house, or your last house, Fairway is here for you. We care about our customers because they are not only our neighbors, but our friends. We are a locally owned mortgage company, and we pride ourselves on helping better our community and our customers. If you would like to learn more about your home options, please give me a call today at 715-384-7878.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now, special offers on the Chevy Blazer. $1,000 off, and for those that currently own a Chevrolet, take an extra $750 off. Stop on in and talk to one of our sales consultants today.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I'm standing here with Brian, our medium-duty sales manager, and he's got some exciting news for us. Brian.
Well, we've picked up the Western snowplow line as of the first of the year. And we've got our first order here of plows, sanders, and salters. We'd love to talk to you about what your needs are for this winter. Give us a call.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Forward being a mutual, it's a great opportunity for customers that bank with us because it allows us to make decisions for the long term, for our community, for our customers, and for our employees. We're not driven for profit as most companies are, so we can make decisions that are good for our communities, our employees, and our depositors, and that's very unique.
RVA has helped.
Welcome back. We are at the half. Edgar 33-16. Take a quick spin through the stats, starting with the Medford Raiders. Torin Rao leading the way with 5 in limited action. Brooke Rudolph 4, Masada Krug 3, Rachel Wesley and Aaliyah Pilgrim each with 2. Flip the book over the other way. Leah Davis actually leading the way. 4 3-pointers for her in that first half. She's got 12. Reagan Borkart 8. Michaela Workus 6. Olista Bauman, Amber Skripchak, Taylor Limmer, all with 2, and then Macy Yunker with 1. So I'm going to make you put your coach hat on here. You're in both locker rooms. What are you telling the team here at the half?
Well, if I'm in the Edgar locker room, we're going to keep the pressure going here. Medford's had a hard time handling that full court pressure. Stay active with that. Also stay active crashing the offensive glass. Edgar has created a lot of points off of offensive rebounds, keeping possessions alive. For the Raiders, it's a matter of, on the flip side of that, doing a better job against that pressure, being patient, using pass fakes, a little less dribbling. And then the other big part for the Raiders, when you were calling out the leading scorers, didn't hear Bryn Franck. Bryn Franck needs to get going here. She's one of the best scorers here on the floor, and right now I think she's had a few assists and that's about it. A couple open looks at the top. So if Bryn Franck can get going, this game could spin here in a hurry. Take care of the ball, get Bryn going. Medford's got a chance to get back into this game.
Absolutely, we got a half of basketball here, and then obviously we got to mention the big one tomorrow for all the Medford fans watching. The girls go to Eagle River to take on Northland Pines. Winnable game for them there. But the one that we'll have will be back in Raider Hall. Medford, Northland Pines. Medford can clinch the outright GNC title tomorrow night with a win over Northland Pines, who escaped at home against Mosinee on Tuesday.
Late turnover by Mosinee, and Pines held on, and it's going to be a great game, great atmosphere. Pines has a great team. Really looking forward to tomorrow night.
Rudolph will get this one at the top. I know I am too. As that one comes back around, Rudolph will get that one in. Rudolph spinning around, in trouble, kicks that one out. Pilgrim will snap off the 3, misses everything. Rebound underneath by Harabi, gets that one out. Franck looking to spin that out, gets it back. Rudolph will get it at the free throw line. Rudolph driving in, pressure comes. Jump ball, possession arrow points to the Wildcats.
Good job by Edgar there, helping out and forcing that turnover. When you dribble into trouble, you have to sense that help coming and kick that ball out to the shooter in the behind the arc.
As Edgar, with a little bit of extended defense here from the Raiders, spinning that one in. Ball loose on the floor, and Franck comes out with it, and Pilgrim will push. Pilgrim pushing down the lane, has that one blocked by Borkart. And pushing back quickly the other way is Davis. Davis gets that one to Borkart. Borkart underneath up, yes. Double figures for her now. She has 10. As Medford will get that one to Harabi. Harabi, the double team comes but backs off. Harabi sees an opening, kicks that one baseline. Krug gives that one up Pilgrim. Pilgrim mid-range jumper goes. 4 for Pilgrim, and some nice offense there from both teams.
Yep, you get in the paint, you get in the middle of the floor, good things happen.
Workus up top for Skripchak. Skripchak through, floats that one up, gets it to roll in. As we get a flurry of offense here to start the second half. Frank directing traffic, gets that one to Pilgrim. Now they'll bring that one back around, jump ball, possession arrow points to Medford.
You see pressure like that, you just have to take what they give you. Make good pass fakes, look up the floor, and look at all of your options.
Because you've got to imagine somebody's open up the floor if you can get it to them in those kind of situations.
Correct. Good vision, good hard skip pass.
As Rudolph will snap off the 3, that one misses. Rebound fought for. That's going to be collected up by Morgan Schnelly. Gets that one ahead quickly. Davis underneath Borkart. Borkart pass Rudolph. No, but a foul. And Bragan Borkart will go to the line for 2.
Pace of the game there kind of got to us, and we were a little impatient and threw up a contested 3 there, which led to a run out by Edgar.
So third foul on Brooke Rudolph as Borkart hits the first. Back to a 20-point lead. Second free throw, also good. As we've kind of hovered here around this 20-point mark for the last little bit, as Pilgrim stopping at the half-court line, gets that one out for Frank. Frank swings it over here. Entry pass for Rudolph. Rudolph spins around, flips it up, not there. Rebound comes down Borkart.
That would have been a great opportunity to kick to the corner as soon as that girl smashed down. But Brooke trying to score here, trying to get her team going.
That one will get out Skripchak. Skripchak gets that one into the corner of Davis. Davis closed down tightly. All the way back up top, Schnelly. Schnelly looking to drive, kicks that one over here, Workus. Looked inside, wasn't there. Back up top, Skripchak around Davis. Gets it far side, Schnelly. Now the entry pass. Borkart. Borkart spinning up, yes. 41-18.
It's a nice post move setting up baseline by giving that little fake to the middle.
And they will get that one ahead, Harabi. Harabi hands that one back off for Pilgrim. Back up top and around over here near side and around into the corner for Krug. Back to Rudolph. Rudolph, ooh. Krug takes the defenders with her, and Rudolph will go to the line for 2.
Nice little get out of the offense, they call that, where the corner person comes up and they fake that handoff. And then the person off the wing, which was Brooke here in this case, takes it to the rack. And she took it hard and drew the fall. Borkart was just a hair late.
And that's her third, first on Edgar. So Rudolph and Borkart both with 3 fouls as Rudolph misses the first. They have a really long substitution buzzer here, I've noticed tonight.
Yeah, it's getting the ref's attention, that's for sure.
As Davis and Skripchak will check out, Yonker and Bauman will check back in. Second free throw, back rim, no, rebound. Frank collects it for the moment, still loose, and now we'll get jump ball, possession arrow points to Edgar.
Good job, Bryn, fighting for that board, trying to get an offensive rebound. It's like we said at halftime, Edgar's making a way of offensively of getting offensive rebounds, and it's tough because Brianna Kramer's not here tonight, not in the lineup, gives us really good size, and then Torin Rao being limited coming off injury. It's 2 girls with good size who fight hard for rebounds, and that makes it hard.
Inside, nice feed for Borkart, puts it away.
Weak side help was just a little too late there.
16 for her now as she's been able to stay on the floor. She spent a lot of time on the bench. Foul troubles. Pilgrim the other way, can't get it to roll in. Borkart the rebound. Nice look, and now they get down ahead. Frank right there playing strong safety. Frank gives that one up. Harabi layup up, yes. First points of the game for Harabi. Nice assist there from Bryn Frank. That one comes back around. They're going to pin that one up against the baseline. Gets that one out, Yonker. Yonker looking, gets that one far side, Bauman. Bauman hits a cutting Workus. Workus up, count it. As Michaela Workus, nice play set up there.
Edgar does a nice job of moving without the basketball. whether if it be move or just flat out moving the basketball. But Workus there with a nice curl. They got it to her, and she was able to finish.
Timeout on the floor, taken by Edgar. We'll take it with them. 30-second timeout, 14:04 remaining, 45-20. We'll be back right after this.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Welcome back. Edgar taking the timeout, maybe resetting the defense here. Tom McCarty, who had the unenviable task of taking over for a legend here. But he's done a pretty good job the last couple years.
Yeah, Tom's a good coach. I remember when he was at Mosinee, he had a lot of really good teams and did a really nice job while he was there.
Workus trying to complete the three-point play, does roll it in. 9 for her now, 46-20. A lot of time to go here yet, but lead's starting to get a little insurmountable.
Zone here.
Back around, and yeah, a little 3-2 zone, or maybe a 1-3,
yep.
1-2-2.
Looks like a 3-2.
3-2 as they're trying to flap the wings, and that one comes back out Harabi. Harabi gets out to Frank. Frank just inside the three-point line, can't get it to roll in. Rebound collected up there by Yonker. That'll push quickly back the other way. Borkart underneath, and a foul. That'll go against Riley Harabi, her first, team third.
It's a good foul there. He had 5'11" against about 5'3".
Foul on number 10, Morali, her first, team third at the line. Shooting 2 is
Yep.
Borkart.
And Borkart tonight makes the first.
Yep, she settled in at the line, I think, early on, trying to get to that number 7 to get to 1,000. She missed a couple free throws, but now she's really settled in and done a nice job knocking down free throws.
6 of 8 here now on the night. Gets the lead out to 28. Frank gets that one over here near side Harabi. Harabi up top for Rao. Rao back over Harabi. Harabi gets it to Frank in the corner. Double team comes, gets it back up top to get it around. Far side for Pilgrim. Pilgrim, double team comes on her in the corner, gets that one back in. In the middle, Wesley up off the backboard, gets her own rebound back up, yes.
Nice job by Rachel there to stay with it, put it back in. Another great pass by Bryn.
Bryn Frank has really settled into the distributor role here tonight, as that one's going to get all the way across Borkart. Kicks that one back up top, three-pointer, out of bounds.
Pretty good defense there by the Raiders. They did a nice job when that ball went baseline to smash down and make that baseline pass tough. They just have to rotate a little bit quicker out to the shooters when that ball gets kicked back to the wing.
Pushing back front court is Rao. Rao gets it over here near side Harabi along the baseline. Double team comes, pushes that one back out Harabi. Harabi in trouble, gets that one back out. Now they try an entry pass. That one's going to be tipped away. Ball still loose on the floor. Battle for it here, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to the Raiders. As we'll have 5 new players on the floor. We'll swap half here as Medford brings in Clarkson, Rudolph, and Krug. Davis and Skripchak will check in for Edgar.
Looks like Edgar staying in their zone here that they put in after the timeout.
That one back up top for Rao. Rao looking, gets that one into the corner. Krug, baseline for Rudolph, back up for Clarkson. Clarkson tries to get that one inside, ripped away. Now running quickly the other way with numbers. Lemmers keeps dribbling it, and it's going to be a double. Ooh. Oh, I thought that one was tipped, but they'll call the double dribble.
Yeah, and Edgar playing zone now could be one of 2 reasons. Maybe just to take away that perimeter shot for the Raiders, or maybe Coach McCarty's working on it for future use.
Obviously, a couple big conference games up yet. Obviously, the big one against, as the jumper comes up, drains it there. It does Brooke Rudolph, 6 for her now. The big one against Auburndale coming up next Thursday. Spinning around the other way, floats that one up, not there. Rebound back up, yes. Alyssa Bauman with 2. She's got 4 now, 50-24.
It's a little late on the help again, which put us in a bad position for rebounding and led to another Edgar offensive rebound.
So that one comes back up top for Rao, pushes that one out far side for Clarkson, back up top Rao.
Rao looks to turn the corner, takes the jumper from the free throw line, front rim, no, rebound tipped out, but that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Rudolph.
It's a good look by Torn. Put it down on the floor, rose up. It's a good looking shot for her there.
It'll be a big thing for Medford if she can start playing a few more minutes here and there, but it's sometimes a long trip back from a concussion, so.
Absolutely, yep.
They get that one inside. Davis up, no. Nice defensive play there. Rao and Rudolph combining on that one as that'll come over here near side. Krug. Defense was late. Get that one baseline. They get that one in. Wesley up, no, but a foul. Rachel Wesley will go to the line for 2.
Raiders are doing a nice job getting that ball into that short corner and then looking for that high post kind of crashing down. They've gotten that pass about 3 or 4 times here. One time I think Edgar kind of sniffed that out and got a steal, but otherwise they've gotten a couple baskets and then now shooting some free throws out of that.
Wesley misses the first. Medford 1 of 5 from the line tonight. Second free throw. Oh, it touches about every part of the rim, but it goes in.
Not quite as friendly rims as Raider Hall.
That one's going to get over far side. Tipped up. That one's going to get down along the baseline. They do just push that one out. Yonker driving in, floats up. No, rebound's going to be fought for. Jump ball, possession arrow. Oh, I missed changing at that time. Points to Edgar.
Number 10, Schnelly, and number 3, Borkart.
Schnelly and Borkart will check back in. Lamer and Yonker will check out. Inbound. They were looking for something to Borkart. Now they'll bring it out for Schnelly. Around and all the way over far side. Bauman looking. Gets that one up top for Davis. Over here near side. Swings back around for Skripchak. Skripchak backs that one back out. Gets that one over for Davis. Now entry pass for Borkart. Didn't have it. Kicks that one out. Schnelly for 3. Yes. Her first points of the game. But a perfect offense set up there.
Nice inside out there. Borkart recognizing the double team and kicking it back out to the shooter.
Clarkson tries to get that one inside. It's going to be a kick. Medford will keep it as Rachel Wesley ends up on the floor.
Important part when you're facing a zone like this is not to force anything. Just take what they give you, make some pass fakes, get that defense moving. They're not applying a lot of pressure with this, so you can afford to be a little bit more patient. Obviously, you want to keep the ball moving. You don't want to just sit there and hold it. But at the same time, you can be patient and take what they give you.
So jump ball there on the inbound pass. Clarkson will get it off of that inbound play as that one will get into the corner for Rao. Rao looking. Tries to get that one to Wesley. Wesley pushed back into the corner. Double team comes. And Coach Frank is going to take a timeout. Team was in trouble, takes the timeout. We'll see which type he takes here. 30, we'll take it with him. 53-25, Edgar with the lead. We'll be back right after this. (53-25) as we approach the 10-minute mark here. Medford taking their second timeout. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. All fulls.
All fulls, yep. Right now it's about, one possession at a time. That might sound cliche-ish, but let's just get better here. 28-point deficit, never say never, but at the same time, you're working to improve so that we can, if we see zone tomorrow night, maybe we can attack it a little bit better.
As Torin Rao finds herself pinned against the baseline and just drops the shoulder. Foul goes against Amber Skripchak, her second.
Defensively, that's one of those, you're just in a tough position and wrong spot at the wrong time, as some people would say.
Clarkson, the 3, comes all the way over for Rao on the far side. Rao will spin in, loses the dribble, and that's you're gonna say last touch by Medford. Torin Rao disagreed, but I have a feeling it's kind of like when you ask parents what every call is. It'd be 40 fouls for one team and none for the other.
Well,
that one goes Oh, go ahead.
Plays with a lot of passion, and anytime you're out there and competing, you're going to try to get as many calls as you can.
Nice play there by Brooke Rudolph to break up the pass. Borkhardt had gotten position on her.
Nice thing is the official's neutral, and they usually call what they see, and they usually get it right.
Oh, yeah. They've done a very good job here tonight.
I would agree.
Spin that one around. That's going to come out. Ooh, lost, and Clarkson picks it up, and nope, she stepped out of bounds. Didn't reestablish.
It's good hustle. She wanted to get out and go and try to make something happen for her team, and just didn't get those feet down before she touched it.
Not usually one you see on a run out like that, more on an inbound play, but refs were on it. That one gets back around, tipped away. Nice play there by Bryn Frank. Medford steals the possession. Over here near side Clarkson. Clarkson gets out back up top Frank. Frank on that baseline. Through the wickets, and that one will come down, but now tipped right back around. Ball loose, will be picked up, and that one falling to the ground. Crew comes up with it, can't get the jumper to fall. That's going to be a whistle, jump ball. Possession arrow points to Edgar.
Nice job of hanging with it there. Maceda had a nice look at the basket, just didn't quite go down, but good job by the Raiders there not to give up and keep poking at that ball, and got a couple loose balls there.
We approach the midway point of the second half. Game has slowed down a bit pace-wise. As that one's going to come over here near side for Davis. Davis gets that one up top for Lemmer. Lemmer gets that over far side. Schnelly gets that one back up top. Borkhardt. Borkhardt, entry pass down low for Skripchak. Skripchak up, no. Whistle and a foul, and Skripchak will go to the line for two. I think that might be, that's 4 on Brooke Rudolph. Team fourth. And we will see Ella Daniels come to the scorer's table for the first time. First free throw is good from Skripchak. 5 for her now.
Can't say it enough tonight. Edgar is getting after it on the offensive glass. Taking advantage of the lack of our size, but still, they are fighting hard for every rebound.
Second free throw, also good. 55-25, 30-point lead. As Ella Daniels finds a little bit of stuff on the floor, and she throws it out of bounds as that one will get into the corner. Krug back up top. That's going to go all the way across for Frank against this zone. Back up top for Clarkson. Back over to Frank. Gets that one Daniels on the baseline. Back up top. Frank gets that one over here near side. Back around to Frank. Frank looking. Cross court for Krug. Closed down quickly. Krug gets that one baseline for Rudolph. Rudolph looking at her options. Offensive foul, and that's 5 on Brooke Rudolph.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call there. As soon as she bounced it back, Borkhardt was waiting for her there. And sometimes you just got to cut your losses when you're stuck in the corner there and either try to dribble up the boards and get that ball moving back around again, or just pick it up and then look opposite maybe for a shooter sitting on the other wing.
So Brooke's day is done. She will end the night with 6 points.
Let's hope she can brush this off and have a good night tomorrow night up in Eagle River.
A long trip. That's never a fun one. As that one gets back around, kicks that one back out. That's going to come back up top here for Lemmers. Lemmers driving in, leaves that one off for Reagan. Borkhardt up, can't get the roll. Rebound tipped out. That's going to come down Skripchak. Skripchak up, can't get it to roll in. Borkhardt the rebound, back up, no, and Borkhardt will draw the foul. And that's a lot of just, you're getting out of position, constantly going for the rebound like that.
Yeah, like I said, Edgar fights. Borkhardt's 5'10", but you look at the rest of their lineup, they're all around 5'5", 5'6", but you wouldn't tell it tonight if you look at the rebounding stats.
Free throw, just rolls off.
In for the Wildcats, number 24, Streveler.
18 for Reagan Borkhardt here tonight, including point number 1,000. As we start getting a little deeper into the bench, Streveler comes in. Make it 19 for Reagan Borkhardt. He's going to push quickly back the other way. Clarkson gets it to Frank. Frank, entry pass. Oh, they try and go down the baseline, and a little bit of a zig instead of a zag. And
yep, not on the same page there. Just kind of a force, that was open a couple times, and a lot of times defenses will adjust, so then you have to counter, and catching that in a high post, especially if they put that much attention on ball side, you got to look weak side.
So 7.5 to play. That one gets over far side. Lemmer underneath. Whistle, no, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Been impressed with Lemmer off the bench. Her ability to put the ball on the floor and either create opportunities for her teammates or for herself.
So Lemmer, only 2 points, but she's been in some key in a lot of plays. Make it 3. That one was the 4th on Rachel Wesley. So Bryn Frank with 3, Wesley with 4. Obviously Rudolph already fouling out. You look on the other side, Reagan Borkhardt has 3, and that's the only one anywhere close to foul trouble for Edgar. As Lamers hits them both, 4 for her now.
Maybe that can be attributed to, if you look at the shot differences, the shot differential between Edgar, the shots they put up in Medford, and of course, again, I feel like a broken record, but a lot of that has to do with the offensive rebounds.
And pushes out for Lainey Harabi as that comes back around and up top for Clarkson. Gets it over here near side for Eloranta as we get a second squad in here for Medford. Wesley kicks that one out for Laney. Back up top for Madison Clarkson. Clarkson tries to get that one through, tipped away. Borkhardt will take it. Borkhardt running with it, gets that one ahead. Down the lane, offensive foul. Clarkson standing firm there. That will be a second on Morgan Schnelly. Team 4th.
Good hustle by Clarkson to get back on D and take that charge. It's never an easy thing to do, and it's it is risky, but defensively it's something that you need to do sometimes. Take advantage of a player coming down out of control.
So Clarkson looks no worse for wear on that one. I think that's in one of those that looks worse than it does from up here. Gets that one out far side for Harabi. Back up top for Clarkson. Over here near side Eloranta. Eloranta inside for Daniels. Daniels puts it on the floor. Gets that one out for Harabi through the hands out of bounds.
Yep, and that's there, that opposite look, whether if it be going to the block or kicking it to the wing. Edgar is really focusing on that ball and taking away that short corner because Medford had some success there. Laney was open on the wing, and then when she cut to the block, just a little late on the pass, but a good look.
That one swings back around. That's going to come back up top through the hands, but able to be collected up by Skripchak. All the way over far side Lemmer. Lemmer gets that one up top and around here for Strevler. Strevler looking to drive in, floats one up, can't get the roll. Rebound will be collected up by Eloranta. And Clarkson will push. Clarkson gets that one ahead for Wesley. Out of bounds, we're going to say last touched by 20, Chloe Radke. And now we'll see 32, Macy Yonker will check in. And, excuse me, I'm sorry, that is Brooke Imhoff that was also in. She checks out, missed her checking in. Don't think, only starter left on the floor is Amber Skripchak. Get that one out for Clarkson. Clarkson has to push that one out. Eloranta back to Clarkson. Far side Harabi. Harabi looking, driving in. Ooh, little bit of an odd bounce on her, and that one's going to run out quickly. Coming back the other way, Lemmer up. Yes. Nice job. I was going to say, nice job there stopping short.
Yep. Great job controlling her body and putting that up and then running out and taking advantage of a turnover.
So that one gets back up top, Eloranta. Eloranta gets that one to Clarkson. Inside for Wesley. Back out for Eloranta. Baseline. Daniels tries to get that one back in. And a little bit of 24 versus 24 for a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Medford.
Yeah, again, just trying to force that in there. It's tough. It looks good, but that's a tough pass to get in there.
Harabi to trigger the inbound play. Gets that one out for Clarkson. Clarkson through the first line. Up, no. Rebound will be collected up, but on the line.
Good hustle. So now you got a lot of subs in here. It's a matter of continuing to play hard, continuing to work to get better. A lot of these girls will be out on the varsity floor next year. So take advantage of the reps that you get here in this time.
Yonker will spin that one back around, leaves that one off. Nice little give and go, but it doesn't roll in. Rebound back up, yes. Strevler gets her first points of the game.
It's a little late to rotate over, and when you have that pick and roll, it's more than just the two people that need to play defense there.
3 the other way, no. Rebound collected up by Yonker. And that will push quickly back the other way. Yonker Right down the lane, floats, can't get it to go. Rebound back up, no, and a foul. That will send Strevler to the line for 2. Foul goes against Lainey Harabi, her first teammate.
At the line, shooting 2 is Strevler.
Good job pushing the ball up the floor again. Medford's got to locate the ball and also need to protect the rim in transition.
Oh, makes the trip all the way around, but drops through. 3 for Morgan Strevler.
Number 22, Radke. Number 20, Imhoff. And number 2, Taylor.
So Imhoff, Radke, and Kaler will check in. They are the only Wildcats without points tonight. Second free throw, rattles off, rebound underneath. Junker back up, can't get it to roll in. Rebound back up, yes! 2 more for Edgar, and we hit 40. So that one's gonna get kicked back out here. Elaranta down along the baseline, Daniels. Daniels tries to get that one in, and a foul.
Getting a little right side heavy here. Need to move the ball, reverse the ball a couple times here against his zone. It's good to look in, but Edgar's kind of figured out the look into that short corner, and if we can reverse the ball, we can maybe get that look on the other side.
And there they go. They get the clock rolling with the 40-point lead. So it'll be a quick finish to this one. Make sure to stick around after the game. We'll talk to our Century 21 Relentless player of the game, Reagan Borkart, along with Coach McCarty. Is that one underneath? Shot up, no. Rebound will be fought for. That is going to stay here. Nice little play there for Staliga.
I've seen Jolie make that shot about 1,000 times over the last 6 years, and I don't think she'll miss that again if she gets that opportunity. Got a little excited there.
That one's going to come out. Elaranta gets that one up top for Lainey Harabi. Harabi needs to get rid of it, gets it back over Elaranta. Elaranta looking to drive baseline. Backs that one back out, gets that one to Daniels, who has to collect it back up. Daniels driving in. She loses her footing, but she'll draw the foul. That goes against Junker. That is her second.
32, Junker, her second,
team sixth. So it's free throws the rest of the way.
Comes Ella rolling around.
Gets that one. Oh, Elaranta almost, but that'll be collected up by Laney. Harabi, and now a whistle. And they're going to call.
I think he had the wrong line there.
Yep.
I can see how that could happen, though.
Yeah, it's not, the black is the midcourt. Then you got the 2 green ones right next to it. It's caught me out a few times.
Right, and I'm guessing that's the sideline for the side courts, the way it looks.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that one spins back around. Not everyone is lucky as Marshall to have a dedicated basketball court.
Right.
Comes back over here. Now it comes back out for Daniels. Daniels looking to drive in. Kicks that one back out. Elaranta. Elaranta gets that one up top for Stolp. Stolp looking. Oh, almost lost it. That one. Daniels recovers. Daniels into traffic. She'll draw the foul. And Ella Daniels will go to the line to shoot the bonus.
Nice job of Ella by being calm there and trying to make something happen here. Let's see if she can put these free throws in for Medford.
So Junker commits her third. Obviously Northland Pines for Medford. They're on the upswing for their program as Daniels misses the rebound. But what do you think you're going to see from them? What do you think Medford's going to see from them tomorrow night?
Well, the first time they played, Pines just didn't go away. And they were very scrappy and even cut it down to single digits late in the game. But then Medford held on. I think you're going to see a lot of the same things where Pines is going to come out, they're going to play hard, and as the season has gone on, they've gotten a lot better. So I think it's going to be a tough game tomorrow night for the Raiders. But
Tarabi takes the 3, no, rebound still loose. That's going to be collected up and pushed forward. Edgar running with it. Edgar underneath, shot up, rattles in. Imhoff gets 2.
I do think it's an opportunity for them to get going, and then as we roll into a couple more games next week, another 2 non-conference games, and then Mosinee, I think it's a good game to maybe build something going into the playoffs.
And Edgar has a game against Northwood Lutheran. That one, the 3, back rim, no. Rebound is going to come all the way out to the far side, out of bounds. And then obviously the big matchup end of the week with Auburndale pretty much will secure who's going to hold second place in the Merriwood South.
I tell you what, if this Edgar team stays relentless on the boards and gets after it with offensive rebounding, they've got a good inside player with Borkart. Davis shoots the three very well, and then some very scrappy guards. They got a chance if they can continue to put that all together. Nice job, Ella Daniels with a basket there. But yeah, Edgar, they can continue to do what we've seen tonight when the starters were out there. They could make some noise in the playoffs.
Imhoff with 4 now. So we're under 30 seconds to go. Get everything hooked up here. Is that one we're going to get a jump ball, and that'll do it, I think.
Yeah, I'm guessing Edgar's going to dribble it out here.
Yep. If they will have to they'll just have to inbound it. Couldn't quite sit out there for the 5 seconds. See those throwing up at the buzzer, almost goes for Chloe Radke.
Yeah.
But Edgar gets the big win, 69-27. We're going to step down onto the floor, and we will talk with our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Reagan Borkart, coming up here in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. And before I go, I'll say thank you to Justin Harabi for joining me here tonight. It was a lot of fun having you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I had a lot of fun. Kind of wish the score would have been a little bit different here tonight, but that's the way it goes sometimes. It was good for the Raiders to pick up a game going into tomorrow night. But thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be down on the floor here in just a few moments. Check, check, check. Joined by Coach McCarty. Coach, we'll start with kind of the big news tonight. Obviously, Reagan Borkart, 1,000 points. Maybe took a little longer than you expected, but how much fun is it when you're able to coach a player like that that's able to get to a milestone like that?
Well, it's fun just to watch her progression as a player through 4 years, to see her development, and this year, really become the star that she's become, and then to see her get to that accomplishment. It's been a goal of hers when she watched McKenna Gooden get to it, and so it's been something she's been working for, so I'm just proud of her.
And then obviously we'll get to the game now. Reagan Borkart gets into foul trouble early. A couple other players step up. Specifically, I want to ask you about, make sure I get the name right, Leah Davis.
Yeah.
4 threes there in that first half. Really helped you guys get to a lead when you were missing some people in foul trouble and stuff like that. How important is it for her to get hot like that?
We're a different team when Leah's shooting well versus when she's not, and it's such a big deal if she hits a couple shots early for us, and she did that tonight. She stepped up, and she seems to have a knack for knowing when we need her to shoot well and when we don't, and so that helps.
So obviously, you kind of step out of conference against a Division II opponent, get a big win. How much do you think this helps the confidence going into the final few games and playoffs that you guys were able to not only hang with, but beat a school that's only about 500 students more than you guys?
Yeah, it's great for us for confidence. We talked that in a game like this, you're kind of playing for small school pride for all the small schools everywhere too, and that's important to us because we battle in a really hard conference, and we like to show other conferences how tough the Merriwood is, and we're a part of that.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Good luck the rest of the way. Coach Tom McCarty will be joined by Reagan Borkart here in just a moment.
Thank you.
Joined by our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Reagan Borkart. Reagan, we're going to start with the big one. 1,000 points. How does it feel?
It feels great. Being with all the players that have scored 1,000, I know I've worked my tail off to get here, and I just feel grateful to do it with a team that I love.
You get a little bit of foul trouble early. Talk about the team kind of picking things up. Leah Davis hits 4 threes in that first half. Michaela Workus some big points down low. How much confidence does that give you as probably one of the bigger players in the team when the rest of the team can pick it up when you're on the bench?
Yeah, to be honest, I get in foul trouble quite often, quite early, and my team does a really good job stepping up. Like you said, Leah had a great night today. She was on fire at the three-point line. Michaela, she's just a hard worker. She's always doing good, at the block, and they're always there to pick up my back. And if I'm not having a good night, they will, and I can count on them for that.
And then looking at you offensively, 19 tonight. 11 in the second half. What was really working for you there?
I think talking with my coach, I asked her what moves were open, and she told me the moves were open. I just started executing them, and they were falling sometimes, so.
And then obviously you guys get a big win, running clock win against a school with only about 500 more students than you guys. How much confidence does that give you guys going into a couple tough games coming up on the schedule here to end the year, and then obviously the playoffs?
Quite a bit of confidence. We're hoping for maybe a 2 seed in the playoffs and hopefully above Athens. We'll see where that goes, but hopefully a home court advantage regional finals.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Congrats on 1,000 points. And we might see you down the road, our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Reagan Borkart. Thank you. All right, I'm going to sneak back upstairs. We'll go through final stats and wrap things up here in just a moment. Check. All right, we are back up at the top of the gym here. Flip through the stats. We'll talk about the Medford Raiders first. Brooke Rudolph, 6. Torrin Rao, Rachel Wesley, both with 5. Aaliyah Pilgrim, 4. Maseda Krug, 3. Ella Daniels and Riley Harabi each with 2. Bryn Frank held scoreless tonight, but she did a good job on the assists. Flip the book over. It was Reagan Borkart, 19. Leah Davis, 12, all in the first half, all from behind the arc. Michaela Workus adding 9. Taylor Lemmer, 6, along with Amber Skripchak, Alyssa Bauman, Brooke Imhoff, both with 4, Morgan Strevler 3, and Macy Yonker 1. Like we said, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night. JV 545, Varsity 715 from Medford, Northland Pines. The Medford boys can clinch the outright Great Northern Conference title on Friday. Then Saturday, a full day of hockey. The Raiders will play at 10, and then we'll have all the Great Northern Conference teams facing off in the finals of the Great Northern Conference meet. So that'll be a full day of hockey on Saturday. But we're going to wrap things up here. Want to give a special thank you to Coach Justin Harabi for joining us here tonight. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you from Medford tomorrow.